Hello, everyone. Hopefully, y'all can hear us. Just for everybody who's watching on playback, it usually takes a couple minutes before people start trickling in. I'm going to raise our light here a little bit, make it a little easier to see us. Hopefully, it doesn't keep going in and out of focus this whole time. Hopefully, y'all can hear us okay. Hello. Let me know if y'all can hear us. So I'm not seeing the mic moving on there. Sounds fine. Okay, good. Just double checking. Thank you, Corey. Silver Shadow, how's it going? It's going. Are we going to see a reaction to the Ant-Man Quantumania trailer? No, because Jen and I actually saw it in theaters inadvertently when we watched some other movie a while back. So we've already seen it now. Todd, hello from Toronto. Hello.
Toronto.
Sounds good. Good. Can hear you. Okay, good. Glad you all are here. We're just going to do a kind of a short live stream tonight. Just wanted to catch up, see what's going on. Just wanted to say thank you. Thank you, Ryan Rocks 45. We appreciate it. Hello from Phoenix.
Brazil.
Costa Rica. Taiwan. Wow. Hello. From LA. How's it going? Jen and I were out there a few months ago. Sebastian from Orlando. We go to Orlando from time to time.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Greenland, Illinois, Ireland, Australia, Missouri, France.
Ooh.
I'm just lost them as a subscriber. Just kidding. Pensacola, Anthony Hall. Oh, very cool. Sweden, Indiana. Yeah, we spent all day filming today, various things. So a lot of fun stuff coming down the pipeline. Huntsville, very cool. Texas. On came a big first time sports bet, turned 800 into 1600 and put that right back in and lost it all. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Zigzag, thank you, man, for the super chat. Los Angeles again. Love you, Holden. Consider you two my friends. Been watching for a few years. Thank you, Adam. Ben Jones, I've been living under a rock. You guys are having a baby. Oh yeah, that's so happy for you. Yes, we have.
Are. And we just saw him yesterday on like the 3D or 4D, and he was scooting around and he was showing off his toes, showing off his private parts. It was a really good experience. He's very, very cute.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, baby, I've been documenting the whole thing even before we announced anything. So I'm planning on doing kind of a long document. I don't know if I would say documentary, just a long documentation of that, and we'll probably post it once the baby is born. But I posted a little short of just like 2 small clips from that. Oh yeah, we're gonna be watching The Last of Us. Don't worry, we have watched The Last of Us. I'll say we've already recorded the 2 episodes. We'll be recording 3 tomorrow, and then I'm releasing them this coming week. So no worries there. It's coming along. Somebody asked, are we going to continue watching Rebels or Bad Batch after Clone Wars? Yes, we are into season 3 of Rebels right now on Patreon. So if you want to see that, there's like 11. I posted 2 Rebels videos today. So if you want to see that, it's available for all patrons. It's available for all YouTube members at the lowest tier. So
yeah.
We got
interesting.
Ace Mobile Gamer has been here for years. Oh, 2-year member. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. Happy anniversary. Very cool. Love you both and appreciate all the entertainment you bring into our lives. Congratulations. Thank you, Ace Mobile Gamer.
So sweet.
Been here for a long time, my friend. You've been here. You've seen this grow. I think over 100,000. I think you were there. I think before then. What does your shirt mean, Holden? Oh, it's one of the. This was. We don't say it as much anymore, but it was like an inside joke on the channel where Jen referred to me as like I'm a square because I'm like this nerdy guy, but I got an edge, even though obviously all squares have edges. But so we made it into a shirt. You could buy it.
You know.
Yeah, square with an old reference. Yeah, somebody said so. They're still available on Tees if you want one for yourself. We've been meaning to update the Teespring store for a while, but I still have it.
Yeah.
Still wear it. It's very comfortable. This is the premium one. So if you'd like to get your own premium, there's a link down in the description.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just joking around. I didn't plant that guy, I swear. Love you guys. Congrats, Bad Batch win. Maybe we're getting through Rebels right now. We're over halfway through Rebels.
Yep.
So waiting to watch Andor with you guys. When do you think that will be? It's hard to say because it was either Andor or The Last of Us, and I think we ended up going with The Last of Us just in terms of what we could realistically shoot and edit. We do want to watch Andor though, because we've watched everything we watch is Star Wars. Maybe that'll be the next thing that we'll do after Rebels, but we have to be aware that we don't do too much because we're also going to want to start gaming content this week. So so there's something else to look forward to. But yeah, we really want to watch it. Abe, thank you so much. Congrats on the little one. Thank you. $20 super chat. Thank you so much. That's really awesome of you. And we will. Everything's been going well so far. Knock on wood. It's been everything has been going right. So we're
almost halfway through. So halfway more.
Yeah. Hello from Jerusalem. I would love to visit Jerusalem. Jen and I have talked about going. I don't know how safe it is for Americans right now, but I would love to go. As a Christian, how are you dealing with Vikings? I'm not sure what you mean. We saw a little past the raid on Paris. Mm-hmm. Oh no, we
finished the raid on Paris.
We did. I got to where Ragnar had his older sons, and their Ivar is being weird. I think that's where I've gotten to. But not sure you mean how am I dealing with it? I'm fine. I'm good.
He really connects with Athelstan.
I love Athelstan.
I knew going in that he was really going to like him.
Yeah. I'm posting a Christian video tomorrow about Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if you want to see that, it's been a little bit since I made a Christian video. So there'll be one for you tomorrow. And it's about the relationship of father and son of Iroh and Zuko, and in correlation to our relationship with the Heavenly Father in us. So very, very Christian. Not for everybody. That's why I separate them. But if you're interested, there's that too. Oh, Christian filmmaker Christian here. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Y'all gonna watch Ghost Rider? Yes, I think that we are. It's on our list of old Marvel movies to watch. Mm-hmm. Am I gonna play Hogwarts Legacy? I will be getting it. If I have time to play it, that's a whole other thing. But yes, I really want to play that. That might be one I'm going to be like, Jen, can we please play this one together? Because it's the new Star Wars game. No, Star Wars. It's the new Harry Potter game that's coming out in February. And it's open world, so you can like explore everywhere. Daredevil season 3, yes. We have plans for it. It might be a little bit, but yes, we were
just talking about it today.
We were talking about it today. Are you going to watch From Dusk Till Dawn after watching Blade? No, I don't think so. Not right away.
I think I've seen Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, have you?
I think it traumatized me as a child, and that's why I started watching like horror stuff, vampire stuff when I was younger, which I would not recommend for a young child. But I think I remember it. They're stuck in this like bar because there's vampires outside.
I've never seen From Dusk Till Dawn, so I couldn't tell you.
I think that's it, but I remember it as a child being on. I don't remember the entire movie, but I remember that. Yeah. And it scared the crap out of me, and I had nightmares.
This is a good question for both of us. Besides Sam Raimi, that's any other director, actor you guys would love to meet? I'll let you go first.
No, you go first.
I would honestly love to meet just like anybody that's
Christopher Nolan for me.
I'd love to meet Christopher Nolan too. I'd love to meet anybody that could teach me anything. Like I am in such in a sponge phase of where I'd want to be. I'm going through James Cameron's masterclass right now. And we're not sponsored by them. I don't know why we're not sponsored by masterclass, but anyway, I'm going through his whole thing, and so there's just all this information that he gives, and I'm just like absorbing it. So I'd love to meet just anybody that's been like working in the industry. Sam Raimi is special to me because of his story of going from kid making backyard movies in Michigan to where he is today. Are you getting Jen hype for the 10 out of 10 Daredevil movie? Yes, I can't wait to watch. Well, for one thing, it's Daredevil, so you now have a background with Daredevil from the Netflix show, but also it's Ben Affleck, it's Jon Favreau who plays Foggy, it's Jennifer Gardner.
I've already heard that is not a good movie.
Well, you make your own opinion for it. We'll see. It's got Colin Farrell is a character we haven't seen yet. He's in season 3. His name is Bullseye, and he is so campy and over the top. I think it's a fun time, but obviously it's no Spider-Man 2. But
I mean, I go into things with an open mind, but this is a movie that I have never heard like one person say that it was a good movie.
Good.
So that alarms me.
Here's the thing: like, good is relative. Like, we watch Citizen Kane because it's a good movie. Daredevil is a fun movie, and there is a difference. The Room is not a good movie, but you better believe that's a fun movie to watch.
Okay.
Back to the Future Part 3. Thank you for reminding me. Loving the Rebels reaction. Congrats on the baby. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Hopefully you enjoyed watching. We posted 2 Rebels reactions today,
Yeah.
so hopefully the members and the patrons enjoyed that. You guys should really watch Haunting of Hill House. I've actually been seeing more recommendations.
Same.
It's no Spider-Man 2 should be a shirt. You're very right. Living my Jeff life. Michael Clark Duncan is in it as well. He plays Kingpin.
Oh, I like him.
Holden, I don't know if you drink, but next time I'm in the cold, I'd love to buy you a beer. I'll take a light beer. I'm not a Baptist, so I'll drink in public, but that's just a joke. I joke a lot about Baptists on the channel. I figure they joke a lot about Catholics, so I kind of go. Anyway, if I donate $100, can you guys react to Severance? It's so good. So keep your money, my friend. Thank you for the super chat. Keep your money, my friend. I don't know. I
don't know what Severance is.
Very little request for it, but thank you so much for offering, anyways. Last of Us reaction, yes, for everybody that's hopped in recently, we are doing The Last of Us. We've already filmed the first 2 episodes, so Don't worry, it's a coming. And then we're filming the new one tomorrow.
Yep.
Congrats on the baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have either of you watched Lost? Yes, she has.
I love Lost. I really would want him to watch the entire series. We just finished Breaking Bad.
I'd love to talk about that.
And I really want to do Better Call Saul. I tried to talk him into reacting to Better Call Saul. Hang on.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Breaking Bad.
I really tried to get him to react to Better Call Saul. We haven't started it yet, but understandably, like, that's like our time at night. We've been watching Breaking Bad like an episode before we go to sleep or fall asleep. So I totally get that. But we're still gonna watch Better Call Saul like off camera. But I think we're gonna do a review of Breaking Bad, because I've obviously seen the entire series through a couple times, but he finished it, and I really want to know. Yeah. I want you all to know like his reaction.
Yeah, we got requests for Breaking Bad plenty of times. But the thing is that before Jen and I even got together, I'd already seen halfway through season 3. So it was just a matter, and we started over when we were watching it. So it was just a matter of like I'd already seen it. I'd already seen like halfway through it. Mm-hmm. Do I start at season 4? And season 5? Because some people start whole shows and movies along with us. So we just said, and we need something that we could just watch in our leisure time too.
Sure.
But that ending, I won't spoil for those of you that haven't seen it, I guess. But oh my gosh, what an ending! What a season 5 like finale. So we were like, you know what? Maybe we should just do a review for it. So I'd like to get my little pen and paper and just kind of go through like things that I thought were like meaningful, the things I really really liked, and we'll just do like a review video for it.
In my opinion, Breaking Bad is too good of a show to not have shown him, because it's one of my favorite shows. I think it's one of the best well-written shows ever created. So I'm glad that he finished it, and we're going to move on. We might even watch El Camino, probably still on our free time, but I think we might watch that before Better Call Saul, just so you can have the whole experience.
Yeah. Would you ever consider doing Stanley Kubrick films? Yeah, we did. What was a Kubrick film we did? Oh, can't believe I'm drawing a blank to it. It's just like most The Shining. Gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watched The Shining a while back.
Yeah.
I missed a super chat here. JM, thank you so much. Evening, guys. Great reactions as usual. Props to your editor. Yeah, Devin does a great job. I still can't get over the French Holden laugh appearances. That's very, very funny. Devin does a great job. I have him working on a lot of VFX for me right now. So he's doing a lot of Star Wars VFX for my Star Wars short film. And so I've been coming in and I've been editing some like our vloggy stuff. Fan Expo, I edited that one.
He takes good care of us.
Yeah, he does a great job. I noticed Holden. Note Jen hadn't seen the Boondock Saints during Blade 2 reaction. Has it made it onto the polls yet?
No, and that's funny because I asked him the other day. I don't know if it was because somebody mentioned it in a comment. I think I read in a comment about Boondock Saints. Is that the name?
Yeah, Boondock Saints.
So I asked him what it was, and he didn't really give me much what it was, but I would watch it.
Oh, Devin's here. He says, "Of course, I sneak out of work for 5 minutes when y'all are talking about me." It's all a good thing. It's good things. Saw somebody say something about UFOs here. Oh, would any chance you would do another UFO video? I really like the first one. Thank you. Yeah. I would love to do more UFO. I was talking about UFOs with Prime today. He was also in the chat now. Talking about UFOs today with him for a little bit. And I would love to do more. I don't know. Like it has to. Jen and I both are actually working on a new documentary thing. It's not UFOs, but it's in the realm of, supernaturally stuff. Kind of. It's you'll see.
The unexplained.
Yeah, the unexplained. But it kind of has to. It has to be something like I don't want to go out and be like, I don't know what to do next. I guess we could do something else. I want it to be very like gripping for us, which is the thing that Jen and I are working on. We're like, that's pretty interesting. I don't know about that. And then we dig deeper into it and then we make something cool with it. So it would just have to be something that's like impressionable is what I'm trying to say. Alexander RC, do you want to read this one? $20 super chat. Thank you.
Sure. Hey, Holden. Hey, Jen. Congratulations. Would you ever consider making a short film on how you guys met? If you guys could cast any celebrity to play you, who would it be? Also, I hope you liked my letter. Oh,
yes, thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Actually, I have it right here. It's sitting right on my desk, buddy.
Oh, we appreciate that. I don't know about like a short film, but we have been meaning to do a video because a lot of people have asked us how we met and then details of that. So I think that's something that's like on our list to do at some point, just a video on how we met. But if we did like a short film, I'm not a fan of her, but probably Jennifer Love Hewitt. Like I said, I'm not a fan of her, but I think
that would work
visually.
I thought I looked like Haley Joel Osment.
Oh yeah.
We're both kind of porky now as we're kind of getting older.
You're not porky. Listen.
No,
it's
fine.
Tried telling him that
fine.
he
is what it is.
In female world, what we refer to as husky, which is not the same thing.
It's fine.
So it really is not the same thing. But he doesn't listen to me.
Yeah, so Haley Joel Osment is who I'd say.
You really do look like him.
He's a good actor, and I think like when we saw him in The Boys, I was like, he's I think heavier than I am, but either I get bigger or he gets smaller. We'll find our event horizon. Hello from London. Hello, Albert. Name coming soon. This is another long-term fan of ours. Sick in bed watching Batman Brave and the Bold. Very cool. New favorite Bygone Jim moment from it right now. You cannot mock love, for it is love that created you. Yeah, Batman the Brave and the Bold is a cartoon. So very, very cool. Olivia Munn says this would be perfect for you.
Oh, yeah.
Very good one. Are y'all going to watch Andor? Also, maybe watching Money Heist. Andor is a solid maybe. We are doing The Last of Us, and it's coming out this week. I know I see people keep hopping in asking. So we are doing Last of Us. We've filmed the first 2 episodes. We're filming the next one tomorrow. And we're going to start doing some gaming content. So unfortunately, that meant that Andor had to be pushed back just a little bit, but we do want to watch it for sure.
But we are, definitely. It's on our list. We just have a really big list.
Do you guys plan on rewatching a movie to see if your opinions have changed? Great question. I really wanted to watch the original Star Wars trilogy again.
Yeah, I want to watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Again? Oh, the first one?
Yeah. Because I really didn't. The first one, I was just remember being like, it's okay. But I remember liking the second one. And as it's kind of like Doctor Strange too. I like Doctor Strange, but after I've had some time to reflect, I think that I should have rated it higher.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because now that we've when we first saw Doctor Strange, remember you didn't feel like you really knew him, but after like the events of Infinity War, you said you liked him more.
Yeah, but it's not just that. I think some material just needs time to like marinate, if that makes sense. Like time to like absorb it and soak it in. And I think definitely Doctor Strange was one of those things. Because I think back and I'm like, you know what? That's a pretty dang good movie. So I definitely wish that's one movie I'm like, I know I should have rated that higher looking back. But Guardians of the Galaxy, I think maybe one that watching it a second time, I may like, because I like the second one.
Yeah.
I just didn't really care for the first one.
I really want you to watch the original trilogy again, because like we only saw it once, and it was over.
And I barely, I don't
over
remember
2 years ago. So all these references and things that must fit in like the canonical story. You know, I know there've been times like, wait, what? Who is that again? Like what? I'm like, that's Tarkin, you know, from the first one, you know, from the first movie.
Well, not only that, but with Star Wars, I felt like because of the type of content it is, there's so many moving parts to it. There's so much layers to the story. And I watched it back to back to back to back. And that was like a lot of information to try and absorb. So I usually in those types of situations, I really need to like watch it a second time.
For sure. Have you watched, we're going to get caught up on a couple of super chats here. Have you watched The Wire? It's top 2 HBO show. Also, congrats on the baby, as I'm probably the millionth person to say. Thank you. No problem. I have not seen The Wire.
I think I watched the first episode a very long time ago, because I am such a seeker of like those kind of hidden shows that may not be like direct in the popularity line, but are hidden gems. So like Nip Tuck is one of those. I really, really love Nip Tuck. 6 Feet Under is another good one. That's just not very like common knowledge as far as like good shows.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever see 6 Feet Under?
No, we watched.
I tried to get him to watch it, but the first couple episodes, I could tell he was just.
No, I like the premise of it. You know what it was? We were in the old house without internet, so I had to procure those episodes, and they didn't always work properly in the way that I procured them. That was when we didn't have internet. So if we could stream it now, that might be.
It's one of those shows that you really need to watch the entire thing, because it gets so good. It's so emotional. I love it. But no, I have not finished The Wire, and but I've heard people talk about it and how good it is, and I know that it's critically acclaimed, so I would definitely check that one out.
How do I send stuff to you? What t-shirts are you? I'm an extra large, small, medium. I have a Etsy t-shirt store. Oh, okay, and love to send. If anybody wants to send us stuff, it's in the description of every video. We have a PO box, so feel free. We definitely check it out.
And I like guys' shirts.
Oh, yeah,
so
guy
send
fit.
me female shirts.
You get the chance to cast anyone as you, and you don't pick Tobey Maguire. I love Tobey Maguire, but I'm trying to think of like who could play me. You know.
Yeah, that visually matches up with you.
And is a good actor too. When do you plan to catch Matt up on the MCU? We talked about that not that long ago. Last time I talked to him last week. So it's always come down to schedule, really. So I would love to. I've been telling him I really want to do the Batman movie that came out with him. Corey Saracas, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I personally believe that you two would love the Arcane series on Netflix. I know it's on your list to vote, but I personally believe it's the most mature and visually stunning animated project. I heard it's not too long either, but we keep putting it on the TV show polls, and it just doesn't win. But I do want to watch it. You definitely inspire me to keep making content. Also got a favorite Clone Wars arc. Thank you very much. Favorite Clone Wars arc?
Probably the Night Sisters.
Yeah, that was a good one. I really liked, I think the Mortis trilogy, where it's like the four, where the father and then the brother and sister. I really like that one. I'd probably say that one. That was probably my favorite arc. Let's see, getting caught up here. Thought about watching Invincible and Dune. Loved your content. Invincible, yes, we keep putting that one on polls. Mm-hmm. Dune, we attempted to watch in theaters, and we told the story, I think, at the time, but we couldn't watch it due to some other patrons in the theater, and we ended up leaving early on.
And it wasn't like just a minor inconvenience. It was like it made the movie unwatchable.
Yeah, we couldn't focus. Kids were like running up and down the stairs constantly, like 20, 25 minutes in, and yelling, and talking really loud. I very rarely leave a movie theater, but that was one I can't. Like, for one thing, Dune is also like trying to establish its lore, and if I'm missing 2-3 minutes,
we were halfway through the movie or close to it.
No, we weren't. That's a long movie. We were early on in it, like 40 minutes in.
Okay, well, we were 40 minutes in, and I looked over at Holden and I said, I have no idea what's going on. I can't like
focus.
Yeah, and he's like,
I was lost too. I have no idea because I can't. All I hear are these freaking kids. So we left. Kevin Chili Malone. If you like shows that aren't as well known, For All Mankind is really great. Well, thank you for that recommendation. We appreciate that. Hayes. Oh,
I think that has the actor from The Killing, which is another hidden gem. I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore, but The Killing, it was based on a Danish TV series. But anyways, the main actor in that TV series, I think, is in For All Mankind. And a lot of people have talked about that. So that's another one that I have been meaning to watch.
Hayes, love you guys. Are you planning to watch the Legend of Korra series? Also, please watch the BBC Sherlock series with Benedict Cumberbatch. Legend of Korra, it's either The Last of Us or Legend of Korra or Andor, So we're moving on with The Last of Us for now. But yeah, I would like to go back and do it. I would also love to do BBC Sherlock at some point. And it's a great actor too. Wow, what an insult to Toby. This is one of those times where my words are getting twisted here. I'm saying he looks like me and is a good actor. That is not me saying Toby is not a good actor. That's not what I said. But anyway, okay, getting caught up. Hello. It was on. What were they talking about? A big fan. Okay, are you saying you should? Just saying you should make your Scotland character into a short film from your ads. Scotland Holden, you remember that?
Oh my gosh! I wish he would just be that way around the house like all the time, or at least like I want him to like dress up that way when the kids come home from school, just act totally normal.
Could you imagine if I picked up Savannah, like went outside when Savannah's 14, so she's getting into that really embarrassed phase. So like I come out there and I'm like, oh, I can't just turn on the accent too. I have to like practice it a little bit.
But that's what I want you to like. I want you to be in the outfit, but I want you to have the accent too, and just act completely normal. Like this is just your everyday like outfit and voice. Fox would be so confused.
I had, it's funny for that ad. I had to, because I've never done a Scottish accent before, and people were saying it was like Scottish Russian. But I was like, I felt like this is the one time I'm being like an actor, because I was like actively looking up like videos on how to get like pronunciation and roll in the R's and all that. And so I was like practicing in the car because I've never done the accent before. And I have to like listen to it for a while before I can even try it again. But thank you so much. I really want to bring it back for future ads that we do. I think you guys should react to Peaky Blinders. The seasons aren't super long. That's one show that we've heard about. That's one show that we'll probably watch. Well, I won't say we'll watch on our own time, but I know I'm really interested in checking it out.
Yeah.
Barack, member for 8 months, is here. Glad to have you here, buddy. The Siege of Mandalore reaction was great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, are you bringing back the kilt? If I bring back the character, I'll bring back the kilt.
You have to.
Just popping in to say prayers for the family. Thank you. The pregnancy is going great right now. Knock on wood. So far, and it's really cool doing the I was going to say sonar, the ultrasound. Yeah, the ultrasound and the 3D thing that they do. So that's really cool.
Yeah, he was like he yawned at one point in the ultrasound, which was just so adorable to see. It's just so great.
Tristan Ludwig, this first time I've caught a stream. Hope everyone is having a good day. We are. Thank you so much. We're keeping this one pretty short. We'll probably wrap it up in a couple minutes. We've been filming all day, so we're getting a little tired now. That's a good question for you. What did you think of the new Scream movie?
Scream? I mean, it was predictable. I know it had the guy from The Boys in it.
Oh, yeah.
There's just something about like the classic Scream that I just don't think that they're ever going to capture that same feeling, no matter how many times they do a sequel.
Yeah, I thought it was
Don't
fine.
make.
I think that they have worse sequels than that one. But
True.
look, no matter what they make, people, it's cool to hate on stuff. It really is. Like that's the thing. If some movie, oh, it sucked. That sucked. It sucked. Here's the thing. It's not the best movie I've ever seen, but it was. I don't regret watching it. It was a fine watch.
But you have to have realistic expectations.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
yeah.
Going into that, I did not think that I was going to love that movie. I did not think it was going to be better than the other Scream movies. And there were some good parts to it, and there were some predictable, not so great parts of it. So, which is exactly what I expected from that movie.
Yeah.
So,
and I liked them.
It was worth the watch.
I liked how it was kind of meta. It was self-aware, which is Scream. I liked that they brought back the legacy characters and all that, and so I enjoyed it. I don't think it was bad at all. I thought it was fun. Any plans to react to movies pre-1960s? Great question. I would love to do some older kind of classic movies. I think we have one at least right now that I don't know. That might be a little older. I would love to watch On the Waterfront with Marlon Brando. It's a fantastic movie. But is it for like the audiences that are on YouTube? Probably not. Depending on what they are, Citizen Kane maybe. But I'm not opposed to it, at all. Luke, thank you so much for the super chat. Been watching since the beginning of My Friend Watches Star Wars. Wow. Much love. Have you seen the new Avatar movie? Yeah, we've actually watched it twice now in theaters. Once the two of us, we did a review for it on the channel. It's not a reaction. We just talk about it. We took the kids to see it too.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was great.
What's your overall feeling about MCU Phase 4? Personally, I feel like it's a big step back. I think they're in this establishing phase right now, and I think that they're casting a wider net than the other phases. So they're not just going after like the established fans. They're trying, like with Miss Marvel, they're trying to pull in like these like the younger girl crowd. She-Hulk obviously is trying to cast for a different type of audience. But I look at it kind of the same way I look at Marvel Phase 2, where after the first Avengers made their historic moment. Bringing all those characters and it working, because that was the big. I remember back in the day, they were like, "We don't think this is going to work. It's too many characters. How are you going to give everybody enough screen time to make the fans happy?" But it worked. And then Phase 2 came, and it was a little bit more rocky. We had the Iron Man 3s, we had the Thor: The Dark World, and people were like, "Well, that's it. Marvel has lost their footing. They're no good." But there are parts of Phase 4 that I really like. Parts of Phase 4 I don't really care for, but. I'm just kind of, at this point, I'm just kind of along for the ride, and I'm waiting for them to get to their conclusion of Phase 4 before I judge the whole thing. But that's just me. What did you think?
Well, when did Phase 4 officially start?
With
I have a hard time.
With WandaVision, I think. So everything WandaVision to now is all Phase 4.
Well, I love WandaVision. WandaVision, it still remains as like my favorite Marvel content, period, I think. And then Doctor Strange is the second one is also
Phase 4.
I really loved that movie.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. Miss Marvel, it was okay. She-Hulk was just okay.
Black Widow, which I liked. I like Black Widow.
Black Widow.
There's a Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, the show.
I liked Loki. I didn't like it as much as WandaVision. I think WandaVision is like the bar for me. I thought that was just so creative. Yeah. I just love that so much.
They have some hits, they have some misses, but I won't even say that they're misses. I'll say that they just weren't for me. I will say that the other phases had more stuff that was for me. Maybe that's the reason, but anyway, Telltale Walking Dead for gaming content. That's a great one. The Telltale series, they have stuff for like Batman. They have some stuff for Back to the Future, actually, and those are more like interactive movies, I'd say. Is that fair to say? I don't know, maybe not. But you really have to watch and pay attention to what's happening. Here's a question for you. Hi, Jen. Where in Minnesota are you from?
I am from the Twin Cities, so St. Paul, Minneapolis.
Yeah, very cool. No Way Home, somebody said, yeah. Black Panther. Somebody said Black Panther 2 ended Phase 4. I haven't heard that that's the end of it. I could be wrong, but I hadn't heard that. Shang-Chi. We got butchered alive when I first was calling it Shang-Chi. I enjoyed
that.
I got called racist and all kinds of things. It was like I've always just read it as Shang-Chi, but Shang-Chi is the correct vernacular. If you like the actor who plays Homelander, you should check out a show called Banshee. He's the main character. He's the main actor and is excellent in it. When we were watching The Boys, we had a couple people recommend that to us. So this is not. I don't know if that's the same commenter or not. Oh, yeah. So I've had two people commenting saying that Black Panther did end Phase 4. Ant-Man 3 is start of Phase 5. Okay, well, there you go. What gender is the baby? We're having a baby boy.
We confirmed it like 3 different times. 3 different ways, rather.
Yeah, 3 different ways, just to make sure. MegaCon Orlando. I think it was the same guy asking about that. We had one of the event coordinators that was at Fan Expo actually invited me to go out to that. I don't know if we will. Just in terms of timing with Jen being pregnant and all that, but we'll see. I would love to get Jen to come to some cons, though. I think that would be a lot of fun. Kaylee Anderson, Jen, now that you've done Blade, are you interested in checking out the TV show? Not Snipes, but a nice little self-contained season of TV. I didn't know there was a TV show. The only one I know of is like an animated show.
I would absolutely be up for that. I'm assuming it's still based on vampires. So if that's the case, really any vampire type content, I will absolutely watch and check out. I really liked the character of Blade, so I would absolutely be up for watching that.
Did you guys see the Oscar nominations? Good question. I saw a couple. I think I'm a big movie lover, but the Oscars, even I have phased out of caring about the Oscars.
I don't think you're alone in that. I like when I was like a teenager, I used to watch them, which was really weird. But I don't really watch any of those anymore, like the Golden Globes, the Oscars.
And I know a lot of people don't watch them like for political reason because of the liberal Hollywood elite. But for me, I think that maybe there is. I think that there's kind of a snooty in club with it. They don't really go with anything that the general audience likes. I think that may be more of like the Golden Globes, but they're always like obscure kind of movies, and those have their place too. Like those are often fantastic films, but I don't know. I've just kind of phased out of it.
Oh, Kaylee said they did. Spike TV did a live action show.
Oh, cool.
2000s.
Oh, very cool. Thank you, Kaylee, for letting us know that.
Yeah.
I was looking up stuff for Blade. I didn't see that. I saw the animated thing, but I didn't see that. Well, if you ever do end up doing old movies, I'd love to see your reaction to anything from Alfred Hitchcock. So great question. So we meant to do Psycho over Halloween. We didn't have enough time to do it, and so we didn't want to start it into like Christmas season with Psycho. But yeah, that's a great question. A great point. We wanted to do Psycho, and I think we'd even like set up to do it, and we just didn't have to. We were doing other horror things at the time. Would you react to Ghost Rider? Yes, that's the plan. Because we're doing kind of the older 2000-ish Marvel movies right now. Phase 5 starts with Ant-Man 3 and ends with Thunderbolts. Okay, Phase 6 starts with Fantastic Four and ends with the Avengers Secret Wars. Oh, very cool. I actually just bought the Avengers Secret Wars comic graphic novel.
To
get caught up with that.
So, okay, we just watched Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we did. We watched the 2005 Fantastic Four today.
Okay, so this Fantastic Four is going to be a different studio.
Yeah. So we were.
Or is it a reboot?
It's the MCU Fantastic Four. So it's like a reboot-ish.
I am struggling with the Marvel but different studio thing. But then he said, well, it's like the Spider-Man thing. So that made sense to me because we went through that whole thing.
Yeah, I think we were pretty solid because it was like, okay, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies is one studio. They rebooted it with Andrew Garfield. They made those movies, and then the MCU acquired the sharing rights. Really, I think Sony still has the rights technically, but they're sharing the character, so Tom Holland can be in the MCU. And they brought them all together, and that was a big deal because these multiple studio movies through the multiverse. The problem was when we started watching Fantastic Four, I was like, okay, well, these are their own movies. There's going to be the Fantastic Four in the MCU, but these are separate, so they're in their own universe. But the problem was Chris Evans plays Johnny Storm and Captain America.
Yeah. That's what threw me off, you know? And to be fair, also, I have never encountered a movie series before where they had the same character but had a different actor.
Yeah.
Like before I watched any Marvel movies, I had never seen that. So that has been I just revisited the whole Spider-Man confusion thing again with Fantastic Four.
It didn't help either because when we saw Multiverse of Madness, John Krasinski was Mr. Fantastic. And she's like, is that the same guy?
I said, that's not the same guy.
I was like, alternate universe, alternate universe.
So I had to like go back to that moment where we had that whole talk about Spider-Man and how they're a different universe, but they're still Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my struggle. So that was fun today to go through again.
Well, we're going to wrap up here soon, guys. I'm going to finish these last few off. Jeremy, thank you so much. Hi, Holden. Hi, Jen. Have you both ever seen the Resident Evil movies? If not, would you ever react to them? Yeah, I think we've seen all of them.
We've seen all of them.
We've seen them all, so unfortunately, no reaction there. Watch both series of Blade and its anime adaptation. We probably won't do the anime adaptation for the channel, but we watched the live action movies. I am looking forward to the new stuff. All right, guys, that's about it. James Bond. We finished up James Bond already.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, guys. We're going to go ahead and call it a night. We appreciate y'all being here with us. There's always a delay a little bit from when we sign off to when we're seeing comments. So hopefully no more super chats will come through, because if they do, I'm sorry if we missed it. But thank you so much. That's it. Everybody saying goodbye. All right. Take care, everyone.